Oh boy, probably should drink some water, right? This is gonna be a bad decision. Especially with comms later, there's gonna be Shin's audio in the background. Watching Shin try to find Thieves Town. Big go mode in cross keys. Hey, we don't have the... whatever, faulty file name from yesterday. I need to come up with a clever... Let's just, whenever there's a lack of inspiration, just go back to the old standard. Bad idea. Now I sit and wait for 5+ minutes. Alright, Shin has not found the Thieves' Big Key yet. It's about to get validation chest. There it is. I don't know if Shin's gonna finish this by the time I have to start. He did just get go. He's gotta go to the back of Thieves. Anyway, this Cabookey, it's the mode I played yesterday. It's the mode I might play against PRD Wong. Who knows? It's a NüLadder race right now. There's only 3 people signed up. Yep, there's still only 3 people signed up. See if that changes. Ugh. Yeah, my schedule got all sorts of cramped by running errands today. Shin might actually finish this before the race starts. Hello, Doc. Thank you for the good luck. Sorry I didn't see that for a moment. I'm watching Shin try to beat the game before this race starts, but it's dubious now. It's gonna be close. Hope you're doing alright. We're playing this just for the sake of playing this, I guess. Alright, the chicken has warned the people. Everybody is ready. I close Shin's thing. Odds are that he's not going to raid into one of the other people. You woke up to the... Wow, whoops, I should have the race room open because the countdown started. Oops, I'll read that message in a moment. I'm good at racing. Promise. Been in more than 174 races. Uh-huh. Yeah, chainmail? Is that what we're doing? Seems like a scam. Oh, that's huge. You woke up to the first big storm of the year. A failed water pump and a leaky roof. Oh boy. Hello, Clara. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, that sounds fun. Today's weather's just been bleh. I was worried because it started snowing pretty hard when I had to go pick up tofu and one of my medications, but halfway there it was bright and sunny, and then when I came back it was dreary again. What's the lesson in all that? Absolutely nothing. Ah! Oh. That's boring. It's kind of like if you don't go into Castle Tower now. It's a dull Cabookey start. Ooh, I hope the storm damage isn't too bad. We've had a leaky roof in our, or no, I guess ceiling in our kitchen for years. Our landlord, wonderful word by the way, supposedly fixed it years ago. He didn't. Our upstairs neighbor supposedly also fixed it after that. He didn't. So when it pours, it's like, well, make sure you put a bucket down so that, oh, well, that's, well, that was my controller doing multiple slashes, so that's exciting. That's definitely not troublesome. Bow, please. You got a new roof this summer, and apparently they didn't seal around the siding. Awesome. Great. I was just watching a video with my partner the other day of doing that kind of stuff for trailer windows and roofs, because there's one trailer at the farm already, and my partner's looking to get one. It's a lot of stuff I don't understand. Which is not unique. I mean, there's plenty of stuff I don't understand, period. What are you? Great. Get right to using that. Yeah, that doesn't sound like an optimal way to deal with the roof. Just saying. My vast experience of being underneath roofs. Unfortunately, the water pump was... Oh, fortunately, it was an easy fix. It's like curses. I was hoping for it to be a prolonged problem. Pretty sure all the NMG people are like, don't do that. That's slower. And to them I say, why are you watching me instead of being in the practice hack? Get good. In fairness though, I did have the practice hack up the other day so that they could crop my stream. So that was a little more try-harding than I'm okay with, but it's for a good cause. And that cause being people to silently judge my play on Restream, which we all enjoy. Wow. Imagine staying on the grid. Well, that might have, because that's a very generous door key dash, but also bad. Oh boy, what did we get here? Eastern Big? Garbage. That. Oh. Can we get a cape or sword and sank so I can go back to Castle Tower 1? Because I really want to. I don't think that... Hey, I didn't run into a rat that time. What a day. Ugh. Well, that was ugly, but it's over. Which is exciting. Oh. Doc, do you have any more races on the docket? I think you mentioned that you had most of yours finished, but I also don't really remember. There's too many people playing too many things. I would like to get my 2 races done so that I don't have to think about this tournament anymore. Well, in terms of playing in it. Oh, that's beatable when I get Pearl. You have to play game 2 versus Kaysden. Where does your group stand right now? Like, I assume Tyler's in a pretty good spot, but you've also done pretty well too, though, right? No, pick up the damn bomb. What are we doing? Jeez. Oh my god. My That's one of those. To get into bracket, to get into playoffs, or force a 3-way tie depending on what happens with Cage. And if Tyler loses, it's a 3. Oh, so it could be a 3-way 4-2. Tyler wins, he's in no matter what. So I assume he would be 5-1. Oh, okay. So does that mean that the 3 of you swept whoever the 4th person was? I don't remember who your 4th... Oh, it was Kate Sith. Kate Sith. Right. Yeah, that that cross... I saw that. I saw the entirety of that cross keys match. That was just unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Wasn't so much like... Oh, geez, how much of a advantage will Doc have with the boots as to, like, is Kate Sith gonna get the boots before Doc finishes, which is you never like to see. Did somebody say Castle Tower 1? Did somebody say mountain stuff? I got hard punished for that yesterday, though. So I should make reactionary calls and not do those things anymore. I think it's the only choice, really. Because I don't really want to go to Saha Eastern without the Eastern Big. Kinda don't want to go to the mountain without Hammer or Mirror, but I might. Well, huh. I think I'm still apt to go South Shore first. What are you? That's a lot of big keys early. Alright. Do I care? Nope. Sure don't. No, I still have 3 hearts. That's exciting. Living dangerously. Let's leave. Let's orphan Agina. That'll probably help. Hello, Shin. Thank you for the raid. How did the last, like, 10 seconds of your race go? before I closed it out. Just in the event that you raided one of the other 2 people in this race. Or somebody else who then raided them. Because I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to get reported, especially not with, like, thank you for the shout out, Clara. Got 4th place? Nice. How many people were in the race? I never even checked the field. I didn't even see how many people were actually in the race. We didn't get a funny Castle Tower entry escape, even though it looks like we have all the stuff to get in now, because we do. That was all post escape. Oh, that's fun. Well, I know where we're going next. 4 out of 13 is darn nice. GG's. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting guy. The entire council should be privy to my triple raid cheating. Again, we've got potential future Tark admin, by the way, Dr. Earworm here. Could just opt to, like, make an example out of me to the more authoritarian leaning members of the rando community. Hey, good dashes though. Alright, which chest will have the heart piece, left or right? Not left. Not right. Nice rod. Nice 5th big key already. Also, good luck hearing all of them. Hey, I actually got it to work tonight. Oh, nice other rod. 2 flipper locked rods. Just like in the vanilla game. Last night I was getting the bizarre thing that's been coming up of having an old save file up there. Where are you? Oh, that's great. Exciting. So the first 2 times I loaded it in with the end, because I use this, like, as you probably well know by now. If it's Kaz Boots or Cabookey, this is the MSU. And I loaded it up in both times. Go to set the file name and it comes up as the end screen, or the end file name screen for when I play Julo. I'm like, that's probably not what I want. So I couldn't figure it out, and then Zach's explained it. But it's like that Simpsons episode in which, you know, Lisa's talking about how she and Bart were trying to explain the situation to Homer, and then after an extremely long time they explained it to Marge, and it was understood, and they actually got going. Neat. Like, I don't understand. But then I read Zach's posted explanation, and I did understand. Kind of. My main takeaway is that I blame Gamma. I also got to educate Dr. John yesterday about, you know, why the fix was in with our Brave Filet race room name. It's important to know those things, especially when you're new to the community. Like, does Mr. Chu have dirty hands mean like something other than that? No, it's not a meme by any means. It's, you know, his hands are filthy. It's important to know memes. It is true. I still remember one of the earliest co-op practices or voice calls or whatever where you told me that you and Smirk would teach me how to meme, and I said, I don't know. What do I know about the memes and such? Fortunately, I don't think I've memed once since then, so it's a noble effort. Let's pick that up for no reason. Oh, good. Where Pearl on the mountain? Where Pearl? That's a good idea. You know. I mean, if this was cross keys, this would be a great dive into Eastern. Come away with a bow and say, what the hell? Come away with a glove and say, oh, that's not even close to being on logic, because we know you're not going to have the lamp by that point. I guess that's important to clarify. It's cross keys. You're not getting the lamp in a good time. What are we talking about? Alright, whatever, dude. Although Doc had a really great lamp in his inverted 80 keys last night. That was one of the best lamps I've ever seen in a non-cross keys race. It was really good. That guy died. That guy died. That guy died. Ah? How exciting. That CT2 is some classic 80 keys BS. Which CT2? Hey Brave, I heard you love lamp. Well, let's test that love. I'm gonna do mountain first. I think I'm missing a reference here. Or forgetting something that I introduced myself to the conversation. Both of which are equally plausible. I didn't know lamp could be in logic there. So like in inverted, I guess that's the thing. Like in inverted, beating Turtle Rock can be in logic without lamp because of how you can access Laser Bridge. Like that's the only thing that makes sense to me, right? And then you just happen to have all of the lamp lock dungeons be pendants. Yeah, I don't know if I remember that CT2. I'm sure I saw it because I was watching the entire race. I raided into it. Just doesn't mean I remember anything because it happened, you know, since 1996. Forget who you were watching, but Lamp and GT and Open Seed. There, I don't want to offend Gil's sensibilities. Oh, okay, guy. We're just gonna go right in the RNG. Tester. Got it. Can you all just stop? Alright, so where can... Let's see. So what are the lamp locked, hard lamp locked dungeons? It's, yeah, so it has to be a pod. I used to know this, but again, I knew it after 1996, so. Pod Meyer TR. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that. It's like an ultra rarity, of course. Jeez, that's a lot of big keys. Yeah, it's the inverted logic that I don't understand. But I mean, that's the inference I would have to have. It would be a bit of terrific to come out of this whole thing with a little bit more. Hello, Amanda. Thank you for the good luck. Definitely gonna need it. These things, though, what with their obnoxiousness and such. Hope that you were doing well. Hope that the stuff that you've alluded to about not permitting you to stay in bed like the cats on my partner's bed has gone as well as possible. Yep. I almost pressed the button in time, so that's good. Just got home from work doing better. That's good to hear. I did see Gravy a moment ago, but that's because my partner was out in the kitchen and Gravy followed. So Gravy is probably back in the bedroom. Yay! To Hera. Work is boring the hell out of you, just wanted to sleep it away. That's super fair. Quake. I mean, we can cheese the fire rod. Is it worth it to cheese the fire rod? Nice thank heart. Very timely. 11 hearts already. Nope. We don't need to cheese. Never mind. We're not cheesing the fire rod. This is a very paint by number seed thus far. Ariu is sitting in front of you and giving herself a bath in case I need to approve. You know, you're always in favor of cheese, but you live in Wisconsin. That is, yeah, that is likely a state requirement. Question is whether you need to wear the foam hat or not. Oh good, more maps. I wish you could hook, okay. Thank you. Yeah? That guy died. More so than beer, you think cheese love is a requirement. Sad day for vegans, I guess. Nice flute. Well then, this is a lot of stuff. You love cheese, FTP, so no foam. Oh, yeah, okay, I know what FTP stands for now. So, yeah. I used context clues. It is in reference to National Football League fandom affiliation. Can we not? Jesus. This guy, though. Jeez. Huh. The Meyer area kind of intrigues me, to be fair. Okay, I was about to define it. I think everyone's who's a fan of any NFC. Yeah, your parenthetical note was more than sufficient. It took me a hot second, though. But how could people not love the Packers? Their two recent long-term quarterbacks are a sex pest who defrauded Mississippi out of money that could have gone to actual community good, and a whacked-out conspiracy theorist who is probably a Nazi. Bird? What are we doing here? This bird. This bird, though. How many medallions do I need? 2. The Packers fans, you know. Well, hopefully some of the rational Packers fans hate them too. Although sports fandom is oft irrational, which is one of the main issues I have with it. Alright, Bombo's Ether, no, Bombo, not Ether, silly. Bombo's Quake. Yeah, that guy died. Kinda hoping for Swamp Small Game, gotta tell ya. I mean, I got both of these keys. This isn't logic. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna bypass doing skull. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna bypass doing skull when I go into Dark World north of CAC. Because the fire, I mean, we're not going to find the fire rod anywhere else other than Lake Hylia. So, figure might as well do it all at the same time. Okay, guy. Jordan Love has a lot of idiocy and corruption to dabble in if he wants to. You know what? I believe in him. Also makes me think we should do a little more like, you know, post hoc analysis of the personal lives of like Bart Starr or Don Mikowski or Lynn Dickey or all of the other non-Favre Rodgers Packers quarterbacks. Because I don't trust, yeah, that there's not like something in the water there. Maybe it's the like bicycling to training camp thing that's like messed with their heads. That guy died. That guy died. Did I get anything out of this? Got information. That's the kind of resource. Wish I had hammer, because then I would just do hype to get the fire rod and then do other crap. But that's not happening. You're not really near Green Bay, so you can either... I mean, it's America. We can't confirm or deny what's in the water anywhere anymore. Oh. That seems like a fun out-of-logic beat. A lot of runoff from paper mills is possible. It's got pulp. Pulp is nutritious. Was that a crystal? I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. I was going to say yes. Oh, the tracker told me yes. Thank you, tracker. Now I don't have to think. Which is much appreciated. You hear RFK Jr.'s many opinions about what's in the water? He sure does. I don't know how that brain... Because a lot of these evil fuckers don't die. That's the... It's just the way it is. It's a vegan. Are we sure that there's anything of substance there anyway? That was implied in Amanda's statement, and apparently I inadvertently co-opted it, but... The question is being asked. His brain probably is vegetable-derived plastic. There's a lot of plastics in everything we eat and touch and are targeted and hurt by in the case of our government. This is a very beatable dungeon, by the way. I think it bears noting. Yeah, okay, dude. Oh boy. Okay, that one's on me. I didn't think I was off the side, but I probably was, because I got hit by the static ball. good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good RNG though. Do 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 do. So what we've got Smiths, which whatever. Smiths down to just trying to think whether I do Hype Cave before Swamp. I don't think it really matters much. I guess Swamp Big is the only thing that I could care. I'm exceptionally inconsistent with that bonk though. I tend to move too much when I go back down and try to... Okay. This is what we say is happening. Okay. Patrick Star, please die. It's probably the name of a SpongeBob episode. I don't know, I've never really seen the show. But I gotta imagine it gets pretty adult and dark. This place sucks. We're gonna have somebody later tonight try to tell us that this place is great and blah 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 blah. I wish that like all of these modes weren't freaking 100% locations, so that stupid chest could lock itself more often. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. I found the boots. Ooh, fudge. What are you? Some amount of money. 20. 20 monies. There was nothing of value in this dungeon. Absolutely nothing. Like how acid blind has just become the standard thing. I know. I'm not hello beer. Hope you're doing well too. I'm not skilled enough to do mosaic blind, and by not skilled enough it means I just do not remember how to do it and have never tried it. There are a lot of things in this game where I just don't remember. I get told multiple times how to do it and it's like, oh yeah, okay. And then I don't. Ever since you started doing it, you can't do blind script anymore? For what? LSD or mosaic? I got really bad with the blind script when I first started doing it, and I didn't care because it was bringing me a sort of minor happiness. So I was just like, you know what? Oh. And then we just freaking fill clear swamp and say screw it to Hammer. What's that? Hardly know her. That's a funny original joke. Don't steal. Oh, okay. LSD, you've never done mosaic. As I mentioned, like, it's one of those things where I've heard it, like, described and I just, like, nod along unknowingly. Like, uh-huh. Oh, yeah? Wow. And then I don't remember anything about it. Probably because of the LSD. You're too much of a coward to do mosaic blind. What is the... What is the format for doing that? Was it like is it mirror when you enter the light or something? I forget. Shrug. Shrug is fair. That's what most of my strats are in this game. It's like, whatever. I saw Gamma do it once or something. Great. I do need those. This isn't like that fancy inverted AD keys where you can just get lamps atop GT. Hello, Sawyer. It is like LSD, but hitting the mirror at the same time as the light. Seems dangerous. I think it can be done. Probably by other people, but... Oh, thank you. Can I go back in the thing? Thanks. Excellent. Alright. I've gotten way too much stuff in logic thus far. It's exceptionally disappointing. It's time to remedy that. The council wasn't destroyed so that I would not do this play. Pretty sure that was the entire point of the whole exercise. Ooh, fudge. Hello, Zax. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I saw you signed up to track. Mr. Chu's not going to get away with it. I believe. I believe in the person that he is playing, who I've never heard of prior to now. But I believe in them. I think this is their day. And that Mr. Chu's lack of map checks is going to do him in. You think you did... I think... Mosaic... why did I grab that? Because I picked up the skull? Yes. During a restream, maybe it was just LSD. I knew that you had an affinity for LSD blind. I could have actually turned that into a joke, and I didn't. So, that's pretty exciting. You have to be able to do the silly stuff. The silly stuff's what makes it fun. If it was all about grinding and winning and getting told that your hands are not clean enough, then like why even bother play? My hands are amply clean. As evidenced by this play, which is endorsed by Tark, which is, you know, recognized by everybody. It's a lot of that's a lot of pod keys with not a lot of pod hammers. He's gonna do a big lunge. Knew it. Yeah, this place has been great too. Yeah, that's really not what I wanted to find when I found it. Trying to think whether I'm incentivized to check it. Because boy is it not convenient. Oh no, I have nice flute. It's easy enough. And it's not in logic yet. None of the total array of garbage I found in here. Except for the heart at the front. And whatever the hell was behind the wall. Oh wow, this dungeon's too good. 14 hearts at 45 minutes. Always remember Beer's note about if you're finding a lot of health, you're not finding a lot of progression. And look at this Y menu. You've got the ability to go and do things, but missing a few Y items. Just a couple. No. Yes. Put back those dirty. They're as clean as all the other bombs I found. Are you a pendant? Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Go away. $1,000 rupees exactly. I don't know. I don't think I want to check ledgers. And oh well, this game is so exciting. All of my out of logic garbage I just got is in logic. Hooray! Can't you let me have anything, game? This is probably faster. After thinking about it more, I'm still like, I'm actually kind of amazed at the way that things laid out in last night's Cabookey race. Because I got hard punished on the logic chase twice. And the odds of that happening twice were probably really low, especially for the mitts. And if I just like routed in the whole like, hey, can do stuff, just go do LOL. You know, I mean, if I lost, I wouldn't have cared either. Like, you know, it's just interesting to me. And I would not have been so apt to do it if the mitts weren't locked behind 3 keys that I had not found. If it was a situation of like 1 for sure, I mean 1 maybe 2 for sure, then it's just like, yeah, number 3 is in one of those stray locations. Like, let's be real. That situation definitely had me thinking like, well, there's a great chance that there's going to be an item or more likely a big key. in one of those stray locations that leads to eventually like Mitts becoming the play. And then it was like, LOL, nope. It's we're gonna start off here with one small key, and then no, here's another one. Oh, it's the skull big key for the third skull small key. Well, hope you had fun chasing that. And then the pod key crap was garbage too. I mean, I called that up on the mountain, but I also would not have been able to clear as much stuff without said keys. But I was like, yeah, the answer is to just go do the stuff without thinking. I almost picked that up. Alright, this pod has had less stuff already. Or, no, that doesn't make... What? There was one thing too low or something? Questions? Wow. Can we move more pixels? Thank you. That's a lot of those. We're already trending toward it being nothing except maybe Castle Tower 2. 15 hearts. Kind of get my opponent leaving after the rob. He was still missing a key. Oh yeah, for sure. I was surprised. That's why I was like, did he skip the one in wherever the hell it was, Meyer? His pod maze was like, And I would have checked the vanilla big key chest with my fourth small key there if I knew that pod was a crystal, but I didn't. So there still existed the possibility that all of that pod crap was just to get to the 4 key locked Samaria, and that the 6 key locked stuff was not apt to be pre-GT stuff. But if I'd known it was a crystal, then I can just burn it, because we're gonna find another one outside of GT. Worst case, I have to search out a GT for like the very few things that remain, which is not gonna be that difficult. Annoying, but not that difficult. This place sucked. Pod big isn't 4 key locked. Did I get anything of value here? I don't feel like I did. I should just go do skull, and then I don't know what, or maybe do freaking awful shovel first, because that's stray garbage. We got freaking pegs. We've got stuff in ice that I don't trust. Really don't trust ice palettes right now. Cross keys, I'm way more apt to make the play to ice without big key. I feel like AD keys, that has been the location that has most notably burned me on multiple occasions. Okay. Pfft. You know what, cap off AFG's dungeon with some AFG shooting. How about that? Shoot. Graveyard Ledge is in an inconvenient place. Catfish in the Zora area is inconvenient. What? What? Interesting. That's pretty interesting. I said I was going to go do Waffle Shovel and then I didn't. So just throw that on the pile of things I said I was going to do or intended to do or wanted to avoid doing and then just didn't because traumatic brain injury. Please die. He didn't die. Oh, it's a map. Oh, really? What do I need? Samaria, which is outside of GT. Meyer Big, and that's it. Oh, and the 2 medallions. The 2 medallions. Who needs to get into these other dungeons? Wow, I'm pretty good. Those would have been pretty good to get. Just spraying things. Ah! Please don't grab me. That's very much non-consensual. Your ADHD brain is like, ooh, stuff over here. That's, I mean, I think that's how everybody is. At the outset, at least. So I think it's worst case there's 2 things in GT. Which would be Meyer Medallion and Meyer Big Key. In terms of it being multiple items. If TR is the pendant, then the big key to that could be in GT. I guess, yeah, I mean, obviously if ice is a pendant, then its big key could be there, but that's really not too interesting. Can you die? Or no? Continue living? Sure. What do you have to say? Oh. I can't say I love that. I very much cannot say that I love that. Let's say that you were the 5/6. You know, I'm gonna get rid of Awful Shovel first. I'm thinking on ice. I'm not 100% sold. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? Everything? Yes. Also, I have 16 hearts now, which is very exciting. Oh. Alright. Like, beating Castle Tower was obviously a thing I can do, but that's two items, ledgers, and then it's like slow. Graveyard Ledge, Catfish, Zora. Really do not want to touch Maya right now. Although Maya is feeling very much, oh, I don't know. TR feels like Crystal. Whereas it's between the other two in my brain for which one's the pendant, which means that TR will be the pendant. Is the 20 heart dream? Oh, it very much is. I don't even think I've been stuck with a choice thus far. Well, I do have a choice of controllers between this and, like, you know, just any random piece of detritus I get from outside. And I kind of think the outside stuff might be better. Thank you. Oh, really? You're the guy who got missed. Is that how it works? Beep, beep. Yeah, sorry, kid. Sorry. No, we are taking that. Thanks. Yeah, I think the key point is going to be whether I need to go get anything out of GT. Because now we're down to one thing. At most being there. Which is either Meyer Big Key or Quake. Everything else is outside. Fudger Netters. Interesting. I know that there's a faster, or supposedly faster way to do that, because Shin does all the things after dropping in to do bombos. Oh, okay. Is that what we're saying is going on right now? I guess. Screw you, dungeon. Still do not have the... It's not on the... yeah. Still don't have the other 5/6, which is interesting. "65 minutes in and we still haven't seen a bottle." Okey-doke. So we do this, we do ledgers, we do graveyard ledge, we do catfish Sora. Out of logic spike cave. Hammer pegs. Alright, this stuff sucks. What procced you? I actually kind of want to know what procced him. Literally didn't press anything that should have gotten his attention from that spot. To my knowledge. Oops. Yeah. Uh-huh. That guy died. Wow, my shooting with these arrows has been excellent. Think we should just continue that by shooting more things with arrows. Can we not? The answer is probably no, we can. And will. I'm gonna assume that the Meyer dive is in logic too, but also trending even further toward Meyer being pendant number 3. Alright, time to not hit this. No, we did. Elegantly. Time for the best part of the AD part. Oh, fudge. Ledgers? So that's how we do that room? Which room, Sawyer? I don't know. Oh, I also don't know what's... I don't know what's behind Egg. I never checked that. It's 80 keys. We were gonna be... Weren't we gonna be, Castle Tower? Small for go? kind of zany seed is this? Sad day for ledgers. Maybe Mr. Chu will have ledgers tonight and he'll make up for things. Ledgers on the way to Catfish. Just sad. The game's distinct lack of appreciation. It's palpable. Gotta keep it rolling. I would really love to skip Catfish, or I would. I think that is probably the right call, but in a vacuum, I guess. Although I suppose that these are 3 in logic checks versus, okay, 4 in Myers, so it's really not that much of a difference. It just feels like Myers gonna have Samaria. I also have to check the Aga tree though. Before I go do that, I don't know if I do. Do I do camera pegs? And just be like totally comprehensive outside of Meyer? What are you? I don't need that. Literally don't need that. Great. It's a sad day for Ether. What are you? Oh, neato. That's super convenient. Time save. I have to peek, I'm sorry. Because otherwise we're just fluting off after this. Oh. Sorry, Dream's dead. I killed it. Blame me. Should have blind grabbed it. I don't know that this is the... I know. It's a sad day. See, that's why I still need instruction on memeing, because then I would have just bonked the tree and gone in and done it anyway. And I didn't. I was like, let's be prudent. And what did that prudence get me? Not a heart, that's for sure. Are you Samari? You probably aren't. Yep. I shouldn't bother listening to myself. I'm only filled with great ideas. Well, Try to avoid this. I think all the other things except for maybe pegs were fine. Pegs feels a little time wasty, but it was literally the only non-hair basement thing I had left outside of Meyer. Everything else at least got dungeons clear and cleared up areas that were available for a very long time. But this could just be a, hey, you have access to get into Meyer, why are you not doing it, silly? Thank you for shooting me. Do I bother with the left side? Fudge. I am going to say no. Well, I'm going to... yeah, no, I'm going to say no for right now. Can't wait for Meyer 2 and 3 to both be in here. That was almost good. Oh yeah? What am I doing? I don't know. I'm going the wrong way. Well, going the right way, just not the right way. Bottle number 1. Screw it, we're leaving. That crap gave me 3 checks. I didn't get another Meyer key. Screw the left side. Let's see if I can get punished the same way I did last night. Oh, cool. I didn't check what that was. Well, I guess we're gonna do that now. Hey, that's 2 more checks. Yay! Heard you like doing really annoying checks. Here you go. I was like, I didn't check this, and the answer is correct. You didn't check it because... Nope, sorry. Oh wait, why am I wandering around? There's nothing to do. Look at this guy. Fudger nutters, alright. Trying to figure out what to do with the 3 things on the mountain too. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to lose more health before going into Spike Cave. Thank you. Yeah, that is really a shame about that heart. I agree. This feels like a siege where like everything was pointed in clear directions, and now it's the, hey, chase the garbage. Chase the garbage for more garbage. It's to be followed by additional garbage. Why can I not hit the spot? Good. Having 8s is fine. There's definitely no way that that could get misconstrued. Alright, well, Hera Basement's considerably better than Ether Tablet now, since I made the decision to do Spike Cave for its pile of trash. The good thing is having not found another Myers small key. I was worried about that's the same stupid thing from last night popping again. Can we just get the thing? Hello, Tank. Well, this seed was going well, but now it's not. Hope you're doing well. Well, I mean, there's the adapt part, but there's also the, like, fucking over communities and resources part. Oh, that sucks. Which is the biggest issue with AI. A lot of it's fucking stupid as shit. Like, actually seeming stupid as shit. Like, all of the cleverness and worthwhileness has been fucked around by the Peter Thiels of the world. You can accept that it exists and not be happy at the effects that it's having, though. Alright, so we're gonna find the ice big soon. We're gonna find Gamma's keys soon. Unless one of them's in Hera Basement. Oh, I actually don't even know. I don't actually know that this is a crystal. I'm assuming it's a crystal because it's probably a crystal. That was an interesting bonk. Just had meatloaf and mashed potatoes. You're doing well. I don't know the last time I had actual meatloaf. There are some good vegetarian meatloaves, vegan meatloaves. Yeah, that's not a surprise. I basically need to be thorough. There's no difference from this level of thoroughness and then the rest that I've done. That was pretty awful. Jesus. Yeah. Well, I wasted more time by not doing Ether Tablet before Spike Cave. That's the real endgame killer. We need to do more meatless stuff. Your gout has really caused you issues. I'm sorry to hear that. Whenever someone asks if your art is AI art, understandable. My partner's the same way. I don't think anybody asks them though. At least they haven't mentioned it. Help her go. Gout is I know Royale has a lot of recipes, but if y'all need or want any, the catalog of recipes here is very extensive, and basically all of it's vegan, a lot of it's gluten-free, but even the gluten-free stuff can just be subbed out if you want actual glutinous bread or pasta and stuff like that. No worries at all. I'm happy to help. I've successfully been able to make one dish consistently, so I'm pretty excited about that. You have celiac, so I would love that. Oh yeah. My niece just got diagnosed with celiac. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The skip mimic ploy worked for once. Look at that time save. Is it enough to make up for the time I wasted? Shut up. Alright. Your sister has celiacs. Where was Samaria's on Ether tablet, Shin? And I did Spike Cave first and got the scope. Why did I open that? Muscle memory. And then got the skull big key, so I checked that first, so I wasted some nice time. Because I wanted to save on mirror transition, smile. I'm a speedrunner. Book required. Yeah, my partner doesn't have celiacs, but they do have like some form of gluten aversion. It consistently causes them gut issues. It's not on the severity of celiac, but every handful of years they do try like a small amount of gluten to see its reaction, and it's usually not great. You keep dodging thyroid, which is funny. It's hypo and dad is hyper. Oh. Let's kill this guy. 1, 2, 3. It's the try next quick kill. Because I killed him kind of quickly. You don't think you gave it flour long enough to find out if you have celiac? I think celiac kind of tells you got celiac. Like to the level of sometimes just being exposed in the air, from what I've been told, is dreadful. Give you pasta to— Oh! Oh yeah, game? Oh. Alright, that's a fun little twist at the end. I appreciate that, game. Alright. Hashimoto's diagnosed. If it wasn't for the fact that my brain is trained to nitpick stuff, I would feel pretty good about this route. The spike cave thing sucked, but like the spike cave is also literally hoping to spike the item there as a time save and not go into Hera basement. Sorry, Royale. Another Cabookey with an empty Ganon's tower. Skipped Thieves Town Big Chest. I sure did. I think I guess I would have skipped it no matter what. Because, yeah. Can I get spooky for 2 consecutive days? Probably not, but we're gonna find out. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, that's not even totally accurate either, because we didn't even find this stupid key. There's not too many places it could be either. Well, it could be in here. Well, I mean, I guess there are some more because I did skip a bunch of crap in TR. So it could be Laser Bridge. It's not here. We're not even finding Gamma's key. That's how useless it was. We didn't even need to see it. For all I know, it doesn't even exist. It's not even in the item pool. So what did I not check? I did not check left side Mire, Mire Big Chest, Laser Bridge, Hera Basement, Mimic Cave, Pedestal, Pyramid Fairy, Ice Big Chest, because I never found the Ice Big Key. Excellent. Also excellent. Good bunk. And we're not checking the 27 things in Ganon's Tower. Remember, I used to go up through Super Bunny every single time, coming back up the mountain. I don't know the last time I've done it that way. Please get out of the way. That's the danger, of course. You get that garbage ass Dead Rock RNG. It's pretty easy to tell that it's late for me to get my medication too, because I'm way more apt to swear when I have a bad headache as opposed to my normal headaches, which are also bad. We didn't get a boomerang, didn't get powder. Left Burna, left Ether. Left Heart number 18 on Lumberjack. So we didn't see 1 1/4 hearts. It's pretty impressive. I also like that this was another, besides being another seed with nothing in GT, it's another seed in which they gave me all of the GT craps so early. And it's like, well, have fun, I guess, just whatever. We don't want this, okay, just take it. Yep. You can have it. I'm like, alright, what am I supposed to do with this? It's like, it's yours now. Good, I'm taking this. Alright, game. I gotcha. Oh, yeah? Is that what we say happened? This is the, like, basically the exact same RNG these idiots gave me last night. do 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 do. That guy died. That guy didn't die. That guy died. That guy died. Da 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 da. Bum ba da ba da bum. That tiny sliver of magic's pretty nice. Low value pack. Dun 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 dun. I almost wasted that by just standing there and getting shot by the laser. Don't think I really need that, but I took it. Yeah? Is that what we say happened? That remains the one thing that Vortex told me I shouldn't do that I still do. Which is deal with that idiot mini Helma on ice. Even though enemies on ice, yes, less predictable. That could have been counterfeited. I guess we're gonna find out. That's a shocking triple. I am stunned that they gave me that. Ooh, fudge. That's true, it is AD. I did beat him twice. You make a good point. Boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll just do one more for fun. I don't trust that. Well, that's not good. Good work, me. There's no warps, but we done screwed that up. Oh no, silvers, they were free. Well, that's not what I want. Ah, buttons, how do they work? How? How do they work? Yay, the race is over. This was meant to be a trapezoid. I should have built it better. Thank you for the GGs, Amanda, Zach, Swombat, Beer, Clara. Royale, that's a lot of people. Holy crap. How am I going to be able to talk? Shin, how am I going to be able to talk on Speed Gaming 3 in less than 2 hours if I have to talk this much now? Yes, I have defeated my arch nemesis Gridisham and Drew Broggy. Thank you for the GG's, Tank. I appreciate that. It's a lot of GG's. That's eight different people saying GG's. That's a lot. I don't know what to do with that information. Out here bullying? No. Only myself. Most of the time. You have to get those sweet, sweet ladder points or whatever the hell. Right? People like those. Fat Cat Boy is rich again. Right. Enjoy the fact that so many people enjoy my company and gameplay. I do. Oh, thanks for hanging out, friend. Yes, that's what you do. That's good advice, Tank. I do appreciate that everybody hangs out. My brain still says, why? This must be a conspiracy. Can I blame Gamma? And then another part of my brain says, shut up. Red Riding Hood kid. Oh, that's right, he had the cape that was garbage. Blam Gamma. I still maintain that Mike's Blam Gamma emote should be a universal Twitch emote. Should be able to use that. Oh no, there was a key on PED. You look in the mirror, stare dead into my own eyes and tell your brain to stop being stupid. Sometimes it works. Because I'm crazy about my namesake's books. Arya was a very good writer. I don't know what most of these... Is the Zelda game still on? I'll go raid the Zelda game. See an Arya Stark and hit follow, yell for That's a good strategy. I was once followed on Twitch by Arya Stark, and I was like, I posted it in our team thread, and I was like, finally, Jesus. After all that I've been doing, finally got followed by Arya Stark. Arya Stark doesn't follow me anymore. Arya Stark is not in my list of followers. Which is horribly disappointing. Sure, I'm only the 2,942nd Arya Stark, but, you know. I'd still think that, like, they would be proud. I don't know. I made a sprite, see? They're not here to see it. It's disappointing. Dear Speed Gaming, I'm not subbing to you. So, yeah, that match is almost over, but that's what we're gonna raid because I have to go get dinner, so we don't have to talk. But anyway, Arya Horseface. You break out all the Arya nicknames. Yep, here we go. Arya Underfoot. Yeah, I didn't go to the bathroom 2 straight seats. What a day. Less than 174. That's sad. I'm gonna rate Speed Gaming in what, like an hour and 45 minutes. Shin and I are gonna be making sure that Mr. Chu does not get away with it on Speed Gaming 3. Are you Weasel? Yes. So thank you again for the GGs, Tank, Wombat, Zax, Amanda, Clara, Beer, Royale, Shin. Thank goodness I'm mostly over my sinus infection so I could talk this freaking long. I know Sawyer was here earlier. Trying to see if there was anybody else who was here. Thank you, Shin, for the raid. I forgot about the raid because that happened so early. Doc was here. Ty was here. There's a lot of people. Now we're... Hype comes. Salty. I mean, Mr. Chu can't get away with it. He just can't. He's just gonna wink it on tile swap again. This is not cool. Anyway, that's that for now. When's the next time I'm playing? Tomorrow, because Shin and I are doing a co-op. But we're doing comms first, so. If you enjoy listening to me talk while Shin also talks, there are more opportunities for it. And for something this articulate, you know, you definitely want to listen and stuff. Bye!